Also available on auto ship as well. More David's cookies. All right, give us a call. We'd love it if you would give us a call. This is, I mean, I know I probably say it with every time. Anything that comes out from David's, I'm like, that's my favorite, that's my favorite, that's my favorite. Do you kind of feel like that with David's?
It's hard, yeah.
You don't have to choose a favorite because today we've got everything for you at incredible prices. This is also available, it's brand new. 16 brownies and crumb cakes in a signature tin. These are new. Some of these tins are new. We've got a Santa sleigh tin, a sweet snowflakes,
which is a nice classic kind of color. And then always we do our classic David's because this makes for a great corporate gift. So maybe when you don't, really want to signify any particular season because you're not real sure, you can just get this and the red just covers it. So you have those choices. So whichever one, and usually our graphic ones go first. The seasonal ones generally always go first. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah. They're beautifully designed. We also have it available on auto ship. Speaking of seasonal, so you can actually lock this price in, and 8 times a year, you get a brand new seasonal tin, perfect for the season. They're perfect collectible, giftable tins, and then for $29.95 is your price for the entire life of that auto ship. And this is what you're getting.
Okay, so let's get into that. So inside is 16 pieces between crumb cakes and brownies, individually wrapped. Okay, so you're getting 16 individually wrapped treats. So that's what makes this fabulous for gift giving, because you can leave this at a medical office or a school. They have to be individually wrapped in those situations. So be thinking about that. But going down the line of what you're getting 3 of our mint brownies, which these, again, we do mint the right way because, again, it's never feeling artificial. It's never overpowering. Please look as I rub my finger through our chocolate brownie. These, again, are more of that fudgy type brownie that really just melts in your mouth. It's never dry. And because they're individually wrapped, they stay nice and fresh for you for when you're ready for them. And then that mint on the top, that drizzle is absolutely perfect. Then we're going to give you 3 of our chocolate chip brownie, which I love pouring. This is the perfect base, by the way, for a sundae. So if you just want to do like the perfect sundae, please
you go big, right, Carrie?
I really do.
Let's add some ice cream and some fudge.
And you just warm this just for a few moments. Oh boy, okay, you are having a good time. And that's because we use that pure melted down chocolate that I was talking about a moment ago. We put chocolate chips on top, of course, just to make it even that much better. You're getting 3 of these individually wrapped. Then, we don't play. Then we're doing our red velvet cheesecake brownie. So what happens here, a lot of people don't realize that red velvet is actually cocoa. So what's happening is there is cocoa powder in there. And then we take cheesecake and we pipe it through. So when you look from the side, you can actually see that piping as it comes through just like that. We do that by hand. So when you're seeing these, they actually are swirled. They put it through and then they swirl it all by hand. So you're getting 3 of these in your pack. Then I'm just gonna jump ahead for a minute because I wanna end with our original crumb cake. So then we're gonna get raspberry crumb cake, which, oh my gosh, let me see if I can get in here.
There's so much crumb.
Yes, we don't play around. It has a really, really soft pound, that buttery, melt in your mouth crumb cake, or pound cake, and then we top it with a lot of crumb. So that's giving you that cinnamon streusel topping. Again, powdered sugar on top is done by hand by us. This one has raspberry in the center.
I love that for breakfast.
Yeah, that's a raspberry puree actually, so it's real raspberries. Like you'll actually taste like the little seedlings even in there. That's how real it is. And I love that because we're never using the fake stuff at David's. And then you're getting 3 of the raspberry, and then we end it with 4 of our crumb cake, our original crumb cake. So that's gonna give you, again, that nice soft pound, that delicious crumb. It's all about the crumb with a crumb cake. We wanna be able to dunk that and eat that. So this, again, warm it for just a few moments, and it's like it just came out of the oven. And these are all individually wrapped, once again, so important because it keeps it ready for you until you're ready for it. So nice and fresh. If you're not going to eat these for, I'd say about 3 days after you get them, go ahead and just take these and throw them right in the freezer until you're ready to either give it or until you're ready to eat it. One or the other, and then just pull them out as you need them.
Fantastic. Well, we have fewer than 150 of the auto ship available. So that means if you want to lock in $29.95 for 16 pieces. I almost said ounces, a lot more than 16 ounces. 16 pieces of big, giant crumb cakes and brownies. You want to be able to get that every couple months for $29.95. Oh yeah, $7.49. You got to be fast on the auto ship, and those actually come in perfect tins, giftable tins. So this is what okay, they're big and heavy, filled with deliciousness. This is what the sleigh tin looks like for the holiday. And imagine this incredible artwork. And you get brand new tins every 8 deliveries with the auto ship. So that's pretty amazing. You can also choose the red, and then it will always come in the red. And then we also have that snowflake. So every time you get the auto ship, you're actually getting a seasonal tin along with it. So honestly, this is, look at that.
Look at it. So, you know, if you're going to show up somewhere and you just want to have a nice presentation, and again, these are all individually wrapped, so you could just show up and say, everybody take one, and maybe you go around the office with this, or, you know, maybe you have a situation where, I don't know, 20 people are coming over your house, so just set this out and everyone can grab one. There's so many options with David's. We love to be your entertaining source, because you know what? Then you don't have to think about, again, about the baking. That's really what we're trying to do for you. And to be able to give a great presentation with the tins, you know, I love, if you're kind of, you know, not wondering, do they celebrate Christmas? Do they celebrate Hanukkah? Do they celebrate nothing? Do they, you know, then we've given you 3 different options to be sure you're covered. You know, what's nice about Snowflake is it's seasonal. So it's something
it's just winter.
Exactly. It's winter feeling. It's very non-traditional or non-denominational in that sense. So you can really feel comfortable getting this. If you know that they celebrate Christmas, you may want to get Santa on his sleigh with his deer, and he's racing to get the gifts delivered. Or maybe you just would say, you know what? Can't go wrong with red. Can't go wrong with David's cookies. People see that, they see that lid, and they know that there's yummy things inside, and they get very, very happy. I say, I've never shown up anywhere with David's and people were upset with me.
Yeah, no doubt.
Hi, what do you have?
You know what I like doing with this, and I think we've done it over here, is cutting them into small little pieces, because each one of these, to me, when I look at this, I'm like, oh, that's 4. Like, each brownie is so big, it's like 4 of these individual little sizes. Let me show you right there. Look at that. Aren't those perfect? What a great little dessert tray. Then you can try all 5. Yep. Am I right? 5 different, I don't think I've ever done a configuration with 5 different flavors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 different flavors. Yep. That's a crowd pleaser right there. You know, you never
got it all covered.
Yeah, and if you were buying dessert, like maybe you're serving something or you're bringing dessert, you're like, I don't know, do I get a pumpkin pie and a chocolate something? Well, what about the people who don't like chocolate? What about the people who don't like pumpkin? Well, now I gotta get vanilla one. Now, no, you are covered. I guarantee everybody in the crowd will love one, or probably all, like if it's my crowd, all of these. So that means that you can really break them up and give them as little gifts. They're individually wrapped. I love that option, because usually when I get the tin, which is always, when I get the tin of crumb cakes, and you cut into it, and then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna save some of this, and then I'm gonna put it back in the freezer or something. These are individually wrapped, so you never have to think about restoring them at all. No, $7 to get these home. Red velvet. I don't think we've ever had the red velvet cheesecake. Is that seasonal?
So, you know, we don't offer it a lot. I mean, it's definitely something when we go, and I know you red velvet lovers out there, because you definitely are the ones that call in. You know, red velvet's so awesome because it is kind of a seasonal, I think. You know, we think about anything that has that color of the season, and then being able to have the cheesecake piping. This is a New York style cheesecake that we actually physically pipe through the brownie. And so it gives you that cheesecake taste, that red velvet taste, and again, that super soft brownie that only we can do at David's that we give you. And so you're getting 3 of these individually wrapped. And then to cover the crumb cakes, you got the raspberry crumb cake, and you also have the regular. And I want to put these in my hand because what I'm trying to show you is this is just 2 of them. So if you see how large those are completely taking over my hand. You're getting in total 7 crumb cakes. So if I kept stacking them, you see what, this is just the crumb cakes. That's not even the brownies. 16 in total pieces that you're getting. So like you said, totally covered with all your bases.
And when we talk about covering your bases, you want to be covered for the entire year. When we talk about auto ship, these are the types of tins that we're talking about. So this is the type of tin that you would get around Valentine's Day. So if you want to give them all to your love, you can. Or you want to keep some and gift some, you can do that as well. And now you've got the tin for a you know, it's a keepable tin. Look at this one for the holiday season. These are all just examples of the different holiday tins and how beautiful they are. Check this one out for 4th of July. What a great way to be able to bring that out. You can put, later you can put popcorn in it. You can put, you know, other cookies in it. You can put a plant in it. Look at this one, you've got the Halloween one. You've got more of the Christmas ones. Easter and spring. You really do have so many options, and these will all be coming to you 8 in your auto ship offer. So lock in that $29.95 price, $29.95 for 16 of the most delicious crumb cakes, the most delicious brownies that you will ever taste. And you know that you're getting them fresh. So these haven't been made yet for you. The ones that you're ordering today, right now, as soon as your order goes in, David's will make them. They will melt that incredible chocolate and they will put that in those brownies. Just, I mean, seeing that vat of chocolate in the picture always gets me.
So delicious. And you know what? It's going to be very busy at David's. And the thing I always like to point out is we only make limited amounts of each thing. So we've only have so many of these that we can make because of the fact that we're offering you that today's special. We can't keep offering everything and get everything made and sent out to you on time. So this is a limited amount that we are running through. And then once we're done with that, then that's over. This is the time. You're going to get these in December, right in time for gift giving, right in time for all those people. Don't get stuck without a gift for someone. Don't get stuck without brightening someone's day. Maybe you know someone that unfortunately this time of year is in the hospital. Maybe somebody, you know, just bought a home and you want to show up with this. Maybe somebody, like my friend just had a baby, show up with this and say, here you go, here's some treats. You know, this is a nice way to have a beautiful reusable tin and 16 like made from scratch yummy goodies.
This is really hefty. Honestly, I didn't know that this one had brownies and I had to look to see if you had actually added something else in here. Watch this. Oh,
there it all is.
There they are. They all live right inside. $7.50 to get that one home. Carrie, thank you so much.
Thank you, Anna.
What an amazing treat. I know, now is when all the snacking starts. The talking stops and the snacking starts. If you want to be able to get this amazing tin for just $9.95, and who wouldn't, you can apply for the HSN card. You'll save $20 off your very first purchase on your HSN card. You can apply online. You can apply over the phone. You know right away that you are approved, and then you get lots of VIP financing and, of course, $20 off your very first purchase.